Please tell us your name and roll number for this exam.
So my name is Suchismita-Aarohan and my roll number in OPC 2020 is 328081.
Okay, without telling your name, please give us a brief introduction.
So it belongs to Cuttack district. I have completed my schooling from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Mundali, Cuttack. I have done BSc graduation from Sarvara Women's College in Cuttack itself. Then I have pursued for Bachelor in Education from Regional Institute of Education. I have optionals in education as education and home science. I have done, after that I am working as ICD supervisor since 2018. And also I am a master trainer of Ocean Aviation in the district level. So in that ICDS as ICD supervisor.
Your regional college of education.
Yes, sir.
So it is run by the state government or the central government?
So it is a central government. Yes.
What is that concept?
The concept actually in state government we have 2 years B.Ed, but the B.Ed of 4-year integrated B.Ed has established by regional college, and so it is running by actually NCERT. The agency authority is dealing with regional college in NCERT, sir.
How many regional colleges of education are there in India?
So total 5 colleges are there. One is in Ajmer, second in Mysore, third one is in Bhopal, fourth Bhubaneswar, and fifth one is in Shillong.
Shillong.
Yes, sir.
So you are the master of education, then why you are interested for the administrative job?
Sir, actually, I have done education to be in administration section only. I was aiming for Odisha Education Service, sir. Then when I got into ICDS, then after that I was preparing for competitive and I got into ICDS. After that, I have seen that I'm interested in working in grassroots level. So I want to diversify my role there. So and in administration section, I shouldn't be only confined to education section. That's why I'm aiming for civil services.
So if all the good students should prepare for the administrative service, then who will teach the students? How the students will get the privilege of the expert educationists and teachers?
Sir, I would like to tell this as there are many students who are willing for civil services, but simultaneously, sir, there are many students, those are aiming for education and their passion is to teaching, is in teaching only. They are highly ambitious in teaching. So I think, sir, they can better do in education sector than me as a teacher, because I always aiming for administration. So I think I couldn't have been a good teacher.
Now this is what is kindergarten system?
So it is a play school concept actually.
What is that?
So the core concept of the play school is to involve the child in informal education. That is not through the paper pen or through as we are teaching ABCD or 1, 2, 3, 4 numerics or literacy, but it was to the core aim is to involve the child in its all-round development, like the physical, mental, and all by storytelling, playing, including these activities.
So that means you get preparatory stage for the attending school.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I forgot to say that, sir. It is a preparatory stage for schooling.
Okay. Have you got an idea about the education policy of India?
So, education policy, sir, as the time changes, it should be revolving. It should be changing with the time. And as we have seen, the NEP 2020 has come after 30 years. So I think that will play a transformative role in education sector, sir.
So what is the difference between the system of education in central school and in schools of Odisha managed by government of Odisha?
Sorry, sir, pardon. I want to ask this question again.
You have got central schools,
Yes, sir.
so they have got a specific
Curriculum.
system of education
Yes, sir.
all over India.
Yes, sir.
So comparing to that, our education, our Odisha state government has also schools,
Yes, sir.
and they have got certain syllabus and policy also. So how do you compare it?
So I would compare them in terms of sir, infrastructure, I can say. As I have studied in central government, that is Jawaharlal Navodaya, it was fully equipped school, I can say, and with modern technology and all the infrastructure needed for a growth of the education sector. And in state government, I think, sir, there is the need to develop in infrastructure, which is actually taking place through 5T. And so second, I would like to point out the teachers, the manpower is good in comparison to state government schools, sir.
So what the results of the government schools are very poor in comparison to our Saraswati Shishu Mandira and other schools organized by the private organizations.
So I would say in private organization, though they are also getting less salary, but they are working on to achieve certain goal. That is, they are result-oriented institutions, we can say, sir. So continuous follow-up has been done by the teachers, in saying progressive card, or they are continuously evaluating through formative test and all, which is lacking in government sections, government education.
Who is supposed to make periodical checks of the proper impart of teaching by teachers?
So periodical changes, the policies should be done by a government, sir. But also we can, as youth.
No, policy is there.
Yes, sir.
But I want to know that who are the proper authorities, who are authorized to inspect and evaluate whether proper education is imparted or not.
So the administration plays administrative officer like block education officers and DEO, district education officers, they are likely to evaluate the process.
How many education ministers are there in Odisha?
Sir, as far as I can remember, sir, two ministers are there. One for school and mass education, and second is for higher education, sir.
Have you got any idea about the adult education?
Yes, sir.
That is it successful in India?
Sir, it's actually a continuous process, sir. As adult education is needed at this time is needed because presently youth are more vulnerable towards, as we are active in social media, they are more vulnerable towards social media, or they are committing suicides. We have been seeing cases like that. So, sir, in this case, we think adult education is playing a big part, and also, sir, there are some schemes are implemented, and definitely there are need to improve a lot, sir, in that section only.
Who is the chief officer to control this adult education?
Sorry, sir, I am unable to recall it.
The National Literacy Mission. The commissioner.
National Interest Mission. Okay.
National Interest
Okay, sir.
Literacy Mission. So, Please mention two politicians who are successful as educationists. They were educationists, but later stage, they have proved themselves successful in politics.
Sir, Radha Krishna is Radha Krishna.
What is the full name of
Sarvapalli Radha Krishna.
Sarvapalli Radhakrishna?
And sir, second.
He's oh yes, and second one.
Abul Kalam Azad.
Abdul Kalam, very good. So, so one of them is very popular as their birthday is celebrated.
Yes, sir. Sarvapalli Radha Krishna has Teachers' Day, sir. 5th September.
5th September.
Yes.
What is it called? That day is called?
National Teachers' Day, sir. Guru Divas.
Is there any scheme of Government of India and the state government to award best teachers?
Teachers, sir, sorry, sir, I don't know.
Every year teachers are awarded. They are especially felicitated by Government of India and state government also.
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm unable to recall that now, sir.
President Award speech.
Yes, sir, but I'm unable to recall it. Bharat Ratna.
No.
Sir, sorry, sir, I'm unable to recall it.
Central government gives the President Teachers Award and state government gives the Governor's Teachers Award. Okay. What is the importance of demography in home science? You have opted home science?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you mean by demography?
Demography is, sir, is area specific. The population living in an area. Sir.
Yes, it is study of population.
Yes, sir.
So, what's its role in the study of home science?
Sir, home science is all about the basic science or the surrounding activities of a human only, from nutrition point of view, starting from nutrition point of view to the growing and living as a family. So, sir, I think demographic has a great role in this, because the nuclear family, the joint family, these have great role in upbringing of the children.
What is floor management?
Floor management. Sorry.
Floor management.
Floor management. So, floor management is basically about it comes under interior design. That is how to manage the floor in terms of aesthetic point of view. And also within less area, how can we manage, how can we opt for maximum productivity from that space? That is management of that space.
So there is a proper group of students. They are called the exceptional child.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, exceptional children are any deviation from the normal children. We consider those whom we consider as normal children, either above them, above the normal or below the normal, are called exceptional children. like we can say above the children means gifted children, and also below normal level we can say mentally retarded children.
How they are identified from the normal children?
So depending upon the case whom we are dealing, like visually impaired or hearing impaired or orthopedically. So depending upon their condition, there have symptoms. We can see if we can observe them closely, then we can identify them according to their symptoms.
Okay, Shivu.
Okay. So you have worked for how many years now with the government?
So it's almost 4 years.
4 years. So, your hobby is kitchen gardening.
Yes, sir.
What are the plants you have in your garden?
So I have plants like some of vegetables and also hops. Vegetables includes, sir, can I name them in Odia?
Yes, yes.
Sir, vegetables, chilies ଅଛି, brinjal ମାନେ ବାଇଗଣ ଅଛି sir. ଆଉ spinach ମାନେ ଶାଗ ଜାତୀୟ sir ଅଛି, ମାନେ ସଜନା ଶାଗ ଅଛି, and also ମଦରଙ୍ଗ ଶାଗ ଗୋଟେ sir କୁହାଯାଏ ସେଟା ଅଛି, and about fruits sir ଅଛି ପିଜୁଳି ଅଛି, ଆମ୍ବ ଅଛି, and କଦଳୀ ଅଛି, and sir ଆଉ hobs sir ଅଛି ତୁଳସୀ ଅଛି, ତୁଳସୀ ajwain plant ଅଛି sir, aloe vera ଅଛି, and so that much I can remember for now.
Okay. And what fertilizers you are using for that?
Sir, I'm using organic fertilizer for that.
Only organic fertilizers?
Yes,
You
sir.
are buying them or you are making them at home?
I'm making them at home, sir.
How?
So we can make them from our daily waste, vegetable waste like compost. We can compost them and we use that as fertilizer. Also, sir, we can use like the plants need to grow. The main fertilizer needs to for growing is NPK, and in banana leaves and in onion so the leaves so the chilkada jo onion chilkare se seta ko jodi ame we can put them for 1 day or 2 days, tapre seta ko kadi sir sei pani ta ko dele it act as a good fertilizer. Also, sir, we can use cow urine, mane jota amro gomutta kuha jauchi, we can use them also. Kintu sir seta bahut dilute ye use kariya padibo because mane it can also burn the plant. So seta ko 1:100 ratio re we can use that.
And what is about suppose you are having some issues with pest attack ହେଇଗଲା तो ଆପଣ କଣ insecticide କି pesticide use କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
So if that is a vegetable plants, then we can use रसुण और जो सर लंका सेटा को जदि हमें ताको ग्राइंडिंग करके दबा that can act as pest resistant. आउ जदि सर फ्लावरिंग प्लांट की अलगा प्लांट अछि हमें माइल्ड सोप प्रो पानी टा भी तबरे सर हमें पके परिया. Also sir गोमूत्र जोटा भी यूज करछ सेटा भी पेस्ट रेजिस्टेंस हिसाब रे यूज करिवे सर.
Okay. So you have read today's news.
Yes sir.
So international most important, national most important, and states most important news. Let us start with the state's most important news that you have heard.
So I'm unable to recollect it now.
Recently, one of the MLAs of Odisha Legislative Assembly, he passed away.
Opposition from opposition. Yeah.
What is his name? From which constituency he was?
I'm unable to recall it.
Okay, coming to international scene, what is happening? Any news from UK related to people of India and Pakistan that you know?
No, sir.
Okay. Now come to India.
Sir, the Chandigarh University controversy is going on.
Hmm.
And also, sir,
Okay. Tomorrow there is a, or you can say, recently in 2 cities of Odisha there were air shows
yes,
by
sir.
the Indian Air Force.
Yes, sir.
Which were the 2 cities?
Puri and Cuttack, I think. Cuttack, sir. Bali Jatra Padiyar.
Are you sure? Baliyatra
No,
Padiyar?
sir. Sorry, Bali Jatra Padiyar. No, sir. Se jo, sorry, sir. I am unable to recall. So Cuttack and Puri.
Or Bhubaneswar and Puri? Take it again.
Okay, sir. I will do.
Okay. And you know the type of aircrafts which were used? Did they use Sukhois or Meets or what kind of aircraft?
No, sir. I don't have idea about that.
Okay. So how this gardening hobby is going to help you in administration?
Sir, as we are living in modern urban, as we are living in urban lifestyle, and we are getting unhealthier day by day. We are consuming more of fertilizers than fruits or vegetables. So through this gardening concept, it can give we can grow organic fruit or vegetable in the backyard, which is also cheap in comparison to market. And also, sir, that gardening will give a physical, will increase a bit of physical activity, which is also needed for a healthy person. So in that way, gardening will going to help. Also, sir, a psychic satisfaction, a mental satisfaction will when we see a flower blooming, or that will give a psychic satisfaction, sir.
ओडिशा आमर गोटे सुवर्ण त्रिभुज अच्छी आमर जो पर्यटन रे कौन से विषय तो धारणा अच्छी
सर जानी ता विषय एबे सर माने पूरी इंक्लूडेड भुवनेश्वर इंक्लूडेड द थर्ड वन सर मोर माने पड़ो
बहुत पुराना मंदिर भांगी जाइछि से मंदिर रे ऊपर भांगी जाइछि
कोणार्क
हां पूरी
कोणार्क भुवनेश्वर आगे
आ सेमिति आ गोटे हीरक त्रिभुज अछि डायमंड ट्रायंगल
नहीं सर सुनिनी ता
सेटा से बुद्धिस्ट मॉन्यूमेंट्स सेटा अछि रत्नगिरी ललितगिरी उदयगिरी
रत्नगिरी ललितगिरी ओके सर
ओडिशा रे केतटा प्रसिद्ध ह्रद अछि
चिलिका लेक सर अंशुपा लेक
ठीक है चिलिका अंशुपा भीतर कौन तफात कौन
सर चिलिका हमरो ब्रैकिश सॉल्ट वाटर आ अंशुपा फ्रेश वाटर सर
ठीक है तुम ठीक अच्छे मात तुम से ओडिया इंग्लिश विषय दो से कहीं तो पहला बेटा
माने जो लैंग्वेज रे पचरा हो क्वेश्चन टा से लैंग्वेज आंसर ओडिया रे पचरा ओडिया रे कहबे इंग्लिश रे पचरा इंग्लिश रे कहबे
पानी देले वी गेट द रिजल्ट इन द काई कहबे
सेटा सर एक्चुअली बाइलिंगुअल ता जो डे बाय डे रही जाई सर सेटा
yes
but that is taken as a minor
I will look into that मु rather जदी इंग्लिश रे कहबी सर मे बी मु ओडिया रे कहिला माने इंग्लिश टर्म आसी जाउची बट मु जदी इंग्लिश रे कहबी मे बी
इंग्लिश तो पूरा
इंग्लिश
से जो लैंग्वेज रे पचरबी से लैंग्वेज रे कहबे धरन सी ओडिया रे पचरछन
आज्ञा
खाली आवाज तो प्राय समस्त इंग्लिश रे पचरे किछि जण को किछिटा क्वेश्चन ओडिया रे पचरे
आज्ञा
मेनली इट इज इंग्लिश
आज्ञा
ओके तेनो इंग्लिश रे पचरले तो किछ असुविधा नै ओडिया रे जदी सी पचरछंदी आपण ओडिया रे आंसर दे
आज्ञा सर जोटे माने एक्सप्लेन पूरा करे पड़ुची आ इंग्लिश हठात सर आसुनी
हां ताले तम परमिशन जा भी करे तम परमिशन नै की
आज्ञा
परमिशन नै की अपन करबे
सेठी भी सर कहला जदी ओडिया इंग्लिश मिक्स
ना काई तो कर दो से सब परिबो तो कोन क्षेत्र अछि धर ओडिया रे कहला को तो किछि टेक्निकल शब्द आसला इंग्लिश से शब्दटा इंग्लिश से कहबो
आज्ञा
से शब्दटा इंग्लिश से कहबो
आज्ञा किंतु लैंग्वेज टा मिसै
हां लैंग्वेज ता किंतु
ओडिया रे पूरा कहू तो ओडिया रे पूरा
ओडिया रे जदी प्रश्न पचराला ओडिया रे तो उत्तर दबो आ जदी इंग्लिश रे प्रश्न पचराला अरे इंग्लिश रे उत्तर
आज्ञा सर आज्ञा
आ सब ठीक अछि न्यूज पेपर वाला पढ़ो तमे करंट अफेयर्स उपरे
आगे
भलो कि कहि पारलनी
हाँ हाँ सर
जोड़ा को वर्तमान घटुची
चली चीज जो
तो सबुदिन तो घंटाटे न्यूज पेपर देख
आगे आगे सर
इंपोर्टेंट न्यूज तुम केबे अछि
सर
इंटरव्यू
26 रे
26 अछि
मंडे दिन
हां तेणु
अच्छी बड़ी टाइम
सर एक्चुअली मु कंफर्टेबल हे गेली आपन अराउंड रे आंसर दे देली माने किंतु सर मो डरी जाउची सर से जिन
नहीं अपन स्माइल रोजी सब हम आंसर भी भलो दोछन डरू केंती कोन पे
सर टिके माने मु अलगा मॉक देखले जोटे पैनल ले देखले मु सर डरी जाय माने डरी गली तो मो कुछ आंसर करि पारनी
नहीं डरी भी नहीं देखो एटा इंटरव्यू रो गोटे सिंपल तरह फार्मूला हला जहाँ आसीबो भलो रे कहबे जहाँ न आसीबो सेमती भलो रे स्माइल मना कर दे
समझ
आपण बेसी भाबिले सेटा
आगे
अननेसेसरी अनप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रेस और
तुम गोटे प्रश्न पचराई छी माने
आगे
माने सेमती किछि बाध्य नु तमे तो उत्तर दबो
आगे सर
तुम जो तुम मन भावुच जे प्रश्न पचारे मु कहि परिबिनी ताले काले ये जो सेमती माने
आगे
से माने तुमर व्यक्तित्व को परीक्षा करछत ज्ञान को नु
आगे
कारण संसार समस्त सब किछि जानना
आगे सर
हैला किंतु घटना होछि जे जो प्रश्न तो पचरा होछि
हाँ।
आई गेस आई थिंक एवडा जमान हो
ओके सर
जदि जानि जे तो सीधा सड़क कहबो हाउ मेनी डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स आर इन ओडिशा जदि तो जानि जे तो 30
30
कहबो
जदि
जदि न जानि तो सदी सारे का बस दैट्स ऑल
आगे
so spirits तक
कॉन्फिडेंस फील करे
कॉन्फिडेंस रहिबो
आगे
माने से इंटरव्यू बोर्ड हॉल रे पसिया टू फेरिया पर्यंत
आगे
ना कॉन्फिडेंस ता तमरा पर्सनालिटी ता तमरा इंटैक्ट थिबो
आगे ओके थैंक यू